tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Hitachi Energy, Mid-Missouri Bank, Barges Pizza, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Warwick Electric, Shelter Insurance, Bill Grant Ford, McCarthy Drilling, State Farm, Guyana Andrews, CNC Farm and Home Supply, Animal Care Clinic, Black Rock Arms, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Precision Small Engines, Doak Propane, Car Medics, Bolivar Parks and Recreation, Oak Star Bank, Florals, HMI Fireplace, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Robenstein Landscaping, Roten Clean Works, MD Lux, and Grand Missouri Bank. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Liberator Football. We're coming to you tonight from Pirates Stadium in Branson, Missouri. This is Clay Meyer. With me tonight is Sutton Medley. He's back from assignment in Nova Scotia, taking over on the camera this evening. We are missing Matt Hennenberg. He's on assignment at the Polk County Fairgrounds doing the Missouri State High School rodeo this evening.
Ought to be a great night for a rodeo also.
I'd think. Now, let's we'll talk a little bit more about that rodeo here in a little bit, but right now I want to talk a little bit about this ball game tonight. So we got Bolivar versus Branson. It's the first time we've been down here. We're thinking since 2014 or 2015, somewhere in that vicinity. It's a beautiful stadium. There's no question about that. I mean, they've gone all out down here. I'm sure both teams are looking forward to this matchup since it's been so long since we've played. They played last year up at our place, but first time we've been down here. Missing is the pirate ship, Sut.
Yeah, that's the first thing. I didn't notice it right off. Of course, we were up kind of high, but yeah, the pirate ship was kind of a staple down here for years and years and years, and then we've seen it a lot, especially, the first time we stepped into this stadium. That's the first thing you notice, and, man, they ran a show on that thing, too. They
sure did.
They had the fog going and the cannon blasting and the whole 9 yards. It was quite something. It's gone. However, the field has been returfed, and it is sparkly. It looks good. I think what did he say? I believe they told us it's been here a couple years now.
Right, yeah.
And it looks good. The fans, apparently we're going to have a good turnout, as we had about 30 parking attendants out there as we came through the parking lot a while ago. So,
Pretty impressive display.
Absolutely, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's warm, but as soon as that sun goes down, it should be. We should have a good weather for the game tonight.
Speaking of the game tonight, Bolivar coming into the contest 0-2 after two tough defeats opening the season against Osage, with going down just right at the last seconds of the ball game, and then last week a heartbreaker against Hillcrest. Just couldn't get the door closed on Hillcrest, and you got to give both those teams.
Harrisonville.
Oh, excuse me, Harrison. Who did I say? Hillcrest.
Yeah.
Harrisonville. Yeah. We just couldn't get the door slammed on those two teams, but we're hoping the Liberators bounce back here tonight. Branson, a strong team. They are 1-1 on the season right now. They got beat by Harrison, Arkansas, the Goblins down there. What do you think about that, Sut?
Well, they've had good teams in Harrison before. You never know what they're going to come up with, but apparently they've got a pretty good one. As Branson looks like their junior high and freshman, I would guess, is leading the charge out here as the Pirates come onto the field with the rest of their players. Yep, Matt. Sorry, Matt. Sorry.
I'm used to it.
Sorry, Clay. This is going to be a good experience for us. I mean, we're playing on foreign territory here against a pretty good team, and it's a pretty good evening to try to get better.
Yeah, that's what we've got to look at right now. I mean, the last 2 weeks has kind of been kind of rough, but we have looked really good. We've learned every week. We've been in both those games, and I just fully anticipate the coach has been working real hard this week to shore up any weaknesses that we might have had. So I'm looking forward to what he's got. Let's tell you what, son, I'm going to take a couple-minute break here right now. We got about 8 minutes to the start of the game. Well, then they're going to put 3 back up. So let's just send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Are you there, Wesley?
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium from Branson, Missouri. Once again, the Bolivar Liberators tonight taking on the Pirates down here in a conference matchup. It's the other conference matchups for this evening for, Logan Rogersville and Parkview, the other two teams in the conference here. They played last night. Logan Rogersville taking the big win 34-12 over Parkview. Marshville is going to be playing at Carl Junction tonight in a battle of unbeatens. Both of those are 2-0. Hillcrest is 0-2, and they're taking on West Plains, who I believe is 1-1.
Yeah.
So, there's some pretty good conference matchups here tonight, and a lot of stuff is going to shake out in our conference after this evening. There's a couple teams are going to go home with their first loss of the season. Bolivar's going to try to come home with their first win of the season, and looking forward to it. District-wise, Bolivar is in a district, Class 4, District 6 with Bolivar, ourselves, West Plains, Marshfield, Logan Rogersville, Carl Junction, Monette, and McDonald County. So a lot of these conference games are also in our district, a lot of those teams. So there's profound repercussions on how we perform here tonight. So
that's true. It'll make a difference. Now it won't be a season ender, by a long shot, because when we start playing our conference or our conference pros, they'll be in our district, and that'll really be where things start shaking out. But a good showing or a win down here tonight could go a long ways in boosting our rankings.
Sure could. I mean, that whole district ranking system is there's a whole bunch to it. It just don't match up to wins and losses. It's how big of a school you're playing compared to, you get more points if you beat a team that's a larger school than you, fewer points if you beat a team that's smaller than you. If a team smaller than you beats you, you lose a lot of points. So, it's crazy how it all shakes out.
Yeah, depending on whether the day's odd or even sometimes, because we can't figure it out. It's all computer driven. And, they told us when we first started this play, they said there will never be a tie. And, of course, we tied the first year.
Exactly.
There was, and I think decided by a coin flip. But, I mean, it's useful for what it does, because I believe it's got all of the teams in Missouri, and it ranks them. So whoever you play, we'll have a ranking and a power ranking that they can put up against other schools, and it's pretty accurate, actually.
Well, it's what we have to work with, so we'll just take it and go with it.
It's much better than what we've had in the past, especially in the far past.
Yeah, captains are lining up to coming out for the Liberators tonight. It looks like it's going to be Chapel Banner, where's number 10. We got number 50. I think it says 59. Logan Bunn. Offensive lineman and linebacker for the Liberators. And let's see who else we got over there. 65. Going to be Owen McCullough. And can you see that last number over there?
There's a 2.
Number 2. Yeah, number 2. All right. That's going to be Cale McCurry. The Liberators are wearing their white uniforms with the yellow numbers, and they're just hard to pick up, even with the binoculars. For Branson, let's see. So we got number 1, who I believe is their quarterback. Yep. Vincent Prasada, he's a junior.
68.
68. Andrew Alvarez, offensive lineman.
93.
93. Ben Kirk, tight end defensive lineman, both seniors.
And 61.
61. 3 linemen going for captain's forum. Let's see, that's Luke Transeo. So there's your captains for this evening's game. Hey, so I'm looking down there. They're pretty good-sized boys.
The captains they sent out there are rather large, and they have quite a contingent on the sidelines here also.
Yeah, I was looking at their roster, their entire roster, and surprisingly, I could only seen like 11 or 12 seniors, and there's probably 70 players listed. The difference is their roster has sophomore, juniors, and seniors on it. Our roster has 68 players on it, and it has freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors.
Yeah, but that's what we want those freshmen out there. We want them experiencing Friday Night Lights. And, in years past, we've had opportunity where some of those kids have gotten a game, too, and we'll have some freshmen playing tonight, Clay.
Well, speaking of that, we've got one freshman that's coming right off to my mind right off the get-go is number 22, Colt Hill. He's the second leading tackler on the team for the Liberators. He's a freshman. And he's just doing a terrific job. He's not afraid of him, that's for sure. So.
Good athlete, and good head on his shoulders, and he's going to do us some good this year.
Yeah. Well, let's wait for the coin toss here. The officials are taking their time with it. I don't know if we'll send it back to the studio after that or not, because the game clock is down inside of a minute already.
I think by the time they get back to the sidelines, it'll be go time.
Well,
we got just a little bit of breeze here. As far as we can tell, we got breeze coming in. We're about 3, maybe 4 stories above the field here, and we've got a good breeze coming in, kind of from the southwest, I believe.
Yeah,
feels pretty good. It doesn't look like there's much on the field to contend with tonight. So,
looks like Bolivar has won the coin toss, and they haven't given the signal yet. I think we're going to defer. The other day we won that coin toss and we went on offense first. Let's see what coaches decided to do here tonight. I think we've deferred. Wow, he's taking his time down there. All right, here comes the call. Bolivar has won it, deferred. We're going to be running the field from south to north. Branson will be defending the north end zone. Said I'm ready to go.
I believe we're taking the ball.
You mentioned we're taking the ball?
He stood by the ball for Bolivar kids and gave the catch sign. I think that's taking the ball.
All right, that'd be it. You're going to apologize to you right now. Sut was just talking about the wind kind of whipping through here. I've got all this paperwork stretched out here, and might as well put it up.
It's a little bit like being in a wind tunnel here at times, which we're not complaining about.
No, it feels good because it is still 90-some degrees out there. Yeah, we are going to receive, Suddy.
Branson will kick off. Bolivar will receive.
Let's see. We sent Cyrus Jackson out last time, and number 12, Evan Morrison, I believe. Let's see who we got out there tonight, Sut. Zoom in there. Evan Nichols is back.
Good to have him back.
Evan Nichols is back there. It's his first game back. He got injured in the first game of the season. And Braden Long is the other return man back there.
We haven't run a kickback all year long, I don't think.
We haven't. We talked about that Wednesday night, and I would surely like to see it right now, Suddy. And everybody's set, and there is the whistle. Kind of a pooch kick. It's not going to get too deep. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. We got a hole. He's broke through. I got tripped up, and he's at the 30. That's going to be number 6, Braden Long with the return there.
He had a giant holder.
I don't know if he tripped or I didn't see anybody hit him. I just seen him starting to go. I think somebody might have clipped the foot.
He was in a little traffic.
We're going to start on the 31-yard line. Branson, I think, usually runs a 4-3 defense. Let's see what they set up in. Liberators are going to come out. We're going to put 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Jackson is in the backfield with Banner. He's in the pistol. We got Evan and Polk over here near side. Long and Bliss on the outside over there. Pass was
Incomplete.
Trying to look up and down at the same time, Suddy. No gain on the play right there.
I believe it was intended for Bliss from what I could tell over there.
Bliss is on the outside, I think. Yeah. Same formation. No, it's not the same formation. We got 2 people in the backfield. Evans has gone back into the backfield. They're on either side of Banner right there. Banner and high snap, handed off to Jackson. No, Banner keeps the ball. He ran a little pass option out to Bliss out there on the outside, and it went for nowhere. Branson defender stayed home pretty good on that side.
Yeah, they tried to deke him into maybe moving to the inside and slip a runner or slip a quick pass out there, and they got the pass out there, but he was there to make the play.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen the Liberators run that this season.
Yeah.
Osage ran that quite often. The quarterback take that handoff and then go straight down the line and dumps it off. He has the option of running and turning it up himself or dishing it off.
Brings up a 3rd and 11.
2 to the right and 2 to the left. Jackson in the backfield. Takes a look. He's got a little bit of time. He's going deep. It's overthrown, and that is going to be Evan Mortison. It looked like he had a couple dropping underneath there that were breaking free. Banner seen a step. Mortison had a step on him and tried to go with the home run ball. Liberators are coming in with the punt formation, going to go ahead and send it down. We didn't gain a yard on that possession there, Sut.
Probably lost one overall, I would say, the way the looks over there.
Branson send a man back. He's standing at his 27-yard line. Good kick. It's going to hit about the 40, and it takes a Branson bounce, and we should have got on that and down that.
They were hoping for a different bounce and just didn't quite corral it quick enough. That'll put their ball, looks like what, on about the 40.
They're going to put it right around the. Oh, we got a flag down. We got a man hurt back here. Didn't even see that. Branson player is down about our 15-yard line. There's a flag laying
right beside him.
Yeah, pretty close to him. It's laying at the 19-yard line. Official time. We're going to send it back to the studio for just a couple minutes. We'll figure out what's going on here. You are watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
Welcome back to Pirates Stadium. The flag on the play was a roughing the kicker. The young man ended up getting injured. Not our kicker, but the guy that roughed him. So the yardage gave the Liberators a first down at the 45-yard line. On the first play out of the timeout, they handed the ball off to Jackson, and he went to the right side and was able to pick up about half a yard. Liberators back in the formation here. Jackson back by Banner in the pistol. We got Polk is moving to the left side. We got all of our receivers left side with Jackson to the right side. Going to hand it off to Jackson. He's trying to get around the end. He makes the corner there. Looks like he's going to pick up about 7 there, Sut. Nice run.
Couple of good blocks on that far side. Kind of sprung him loose, and he picked a good hole. Brings up 3rd and very manageable. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, going to give him 5 on that, I guess. It looked like he got a little bit more, but from up here, you never can tell where they're going to spot it. Polk and Hutchison at the moment are wide to the right. The far side looks like Bliss and Long. Tell who's in the backfield now. Yeah, Jackson's still in the backfield. He was standing on the other side of the banner, and I couldn't hardly even see him. Pass attempt over the middle of the Polk. He was open. The throw was a little high and behind the receiver, though, and unable to come up with. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Couldn't see. It looked like he might have got some hands on it. He was kind of twisting around when he did, though.
Liberators are going to set up in punt formation. That's number 42. That's our soccer player, turn kicker for the football team, Wyatt Biles. He's done a good job hunting the ball set. Let's see if he can get one off. Bad snap. He's going to get it off, though.
Good job.
He got it off. It's not the biggest punt. It looks like he's going to net about 20 yards on it. 25, but that was a lot better than what that could have been.
That could have went a lot of different ways there. He done a good job not only getting that ball, but keeping his cool and getting a decent punt off, and then the Liberators did a good job covering it downfield.
Without doubt. That ball came out a little low. It bounced to get to him, and he was able to move to his right a little bit and corral it and get that ball off. So good job by our kicker.
Now, this line looks huge. I'm sure they'll try to establish the run right off play.
I would say so. Liberators in their 3-4 defense.
Man, they're packed in there. Look at that. They are packed tight. No receivers.
Pastrana is under center for the Pirates. Takes the snap. It's just a direct handoff right up the middle right there. Right off the left guard's hip. Tackled by McMurray.
I mean, they had 11 in the box and finally kicked somebody outside right before the snap, but that's they're just going to try to run over us here.
Yeah, that's all they're going to do. They do have one out wide to the right. They got a slot to the right, flanker left, flanker right, one in the backfield behind the quarterback. He's going to go under center. Man in motion. He might have jumped a little bit. No, they're just trying to get us to jump. Man in motion took a hard step to the right, and then everybody looked at the coach to see what play he's called, and they're audible now. Man in motion comes to the left. It's a direct snap to the quarterback. He hands it off, goes up the middle for about a 3-yard gain. Close to the first down.
Still short, brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to run an option offense at us, it looks like, Suddy.
They may be going through the playbook here. That's 3 different formations we've seen in 3 plays.
Yeah. Let's see, running the ball out of the backfield. I think that's Jace Fuller. No, that's 27 Smith Quigg, I believe. Yeah. Hand off. No, he pitches the ball. It's a bad pitch, but he's able to corral it. They had a chance to get him stopped for negative yardage. He was able to break free and turns the corner and gets a first down, getting shoved out of bounds over here.
Very fortunate for the Branson Pirates there. We had hands on the quarterback when he had the ball in the backfield. He made a high pitch backwards. It was corralled, kind of one-handed caught, and then we missed a tackle there, or just didn't quite get him down, and he went ahead and gained the first down. Pretty fortunate for him.
Yeah, it was that. It's that option right there. You got to do your job on defense. Everybody's assigned a man, and he's got to do it. You can't say, "Well, I can get to this one over here first," but no, you got to stay with your assignments. Single in the backfield, double flanker, handoff right up the middle to number 27. That is Smith Quigg, the fullback for him. He's a senior. He picks up about 7 yards. They're just them quick hitters. Then they get the defense to kind of start collapsing on the middle, and that's when that pitch comes up.
Yep.
The Branson Pirates, pretty good size out there. I think they got 30 cheerleaders down here.
Not only good size, they're very athletic looking.
Almost looks like they're offsides. They're lined up, but from this angle, quarterback kept it. He faked the handoff to Quibb up the left side, and then spun around and went up off the right side of the center.
He's close.
Getting really close. I think they're going to just go ahead and mark that. He's on the line of gain. Yeah, they're sending him on down. Big first down for the Branson Pirates. All run so far, Sud, about 6 plays. We'll see what happens here. Kind of got a flexed end on to the left-hand side for Branson. two flankers, right and left, and one man in backfield, and just straight handoff. And up the middle he goes for about 10 yards, I guess.
First man through.
Oh, they're not going to give him the first down, which is good. Just short of that, so it'll bring up 2nd and 1. Trying to watch that ball set. I'm not seeing if we're not blocking those gaps, or if they're getting the best of us right now and blowing us off of it.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Same formation right there. You got us flexed in. They go hard count us, and we jump. The man in motion over there, the Liberators are going to have to watch this. That's the second time tonight so far I've seen with one of the flanker backs. When he goes in motion, he jumps hard with that first step to go in motion, and that's it didn't draw us off the first time, but it did that time.
It's pretty authentic looking. He goes hard.
So that makes it a first down for the Pirates, and they're at first at the 35-yard line going in.
No score here early in the first quarter.
And 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Not sure what's going on. Whitehat is talking to the line official over on the far side. They got looking up in the air. I'm not sure. I see a drone up in the air. We've got kind of a canopy out in front of us. There's a drone up in the air over to over the end zone that Branson's trying to get to, and it seems to be distracting some people apparently. I think there might be another one. All right, so we got a little stoppage and play right here. That's the first time I've ever seen a game stop for drones.
We've probably got a hydration break coming up about any soon, but before that, we've had a drone break apparently.
Yeah. Branson is tight right. Got a flex in on the left, double flanker. Number 27 still directly behind the quarterback under center. He gets the ball going up the left-hand side, and he fights forward for about 4 yards. He's just hitting that hole awful quick. He's sitting behind the quarterback about 3.5 yards, it looks like, and he's just right there. I mean, getting to the line in a hurry.
When he gets the ball, he's really close to full speed.
Good acceleration by the young man.
Exceptional.
Got an official timeout here. I'm not sure if they're still worried about the drone or... Oh, this is going to be your hydration break. We're going to send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
We're back. Okay, this is welcome back. This is Bolivar Liberator Sports, brought to you tonight by Mid-Missouri Bank on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99. Coming out of a hydration break, it's second down and about 5 for the Branson Pirates. Ball sitting on about the 29-yard line.
And they are marching.
They are marching down the field. A double tight end pitch to number 4. He knew we got him in the backfield. Number 4 is Ryan Giles carrying the ball, and I couldn't tell who was. I was busy watching the line or the backs there, and I couldn't see who actually made the tackle set. But
must have had him by the arm because there was some slinging going on there and no flag, so he obviously didn't horse collar him. So good tackle.
First time we've seen that kind of play out of the Pirates here tonight.
Third and long 5.
Got a split in coming out to the left side, tight end over on the right side. Still double flanker though. Goes in motion. The ball is handed off directly up the middle And he fights for the first down, and he's going to make it by about 3 yards. That's going to bring up a first down on about the 22-yard line, it looks like, Seth.
Well, he ground that last 3 or 4 yards out. That was a good second effort by him. We had some people around him and on him, but he's a tough runner.
Yes, he is.
Puts the ball on, looks like about the 24, 23 maybe. 20, no.
I think it's
23.
Yeah. Once again, split to the left side. Got a tight end right, double flanker. Quigg is in the backfield. Ball is snapped, gives to Quigg right off the left guard's hip. He's held. Nope.
Quarterback
kept it.
Quarterback kept it, and he was tackled in the backfield.
Well, he faked me out. I thought Quigg had it.
Loss of about 3. It's hard when you're 200 yards away here.
You got the camera zoomed in on him.
I do. I can see a little bit better.
Wide to the right, double flanker. Quigg still behind the quarterback who's under center. Coming to the left side. This time he pitches number 13 around the left side, left corner. Good stop right there. Good tackle.
Absolutely.
It's going to be Evans. Welcome back.
He did the job. He stayed in position, made the tackle, gain of about a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Well, about a yard looks like.
Well, they're spotting him a little bit right at the line of scrimmage. So that was Evan Nichols on the tackle right there. Good to have him back in that secondary. You know, he's a 2-year starter, I believe, for the Liberators, and went down the first game of the season with a little injury, but he's fought his way back.
Yeah, brings up 3rd and 10 from the 23.
Liberators need a good stop right here. I think they're probably in a 4th down territory, but we need this stop here. The double flanker, man in motion, going to be a pass play, first of the evening. He's got a little guy going out to the flats. It's looking for it, and it's a pick right there.
Wow.
Good job. That's Mortensen with the interception. He picked that off at looked to me like at about the 16-yard line. Evan Mortensen then returns the ball too. They're going to spot him on the 30. Great job. Way to stop that drive, Liberators.
Poor decision by the quarterback. He had a man out in front of him that was wide open, but Mortensen just kept his man and kept him in range. Waited till the pass was made, then made a quick step in front. Great interception.
They kind of flooded that sideline over there. They had man in the flats and then one about 12 yards down the field, working the sideline and working back, and then they was a little bit deeper than that. So you're exactly right. You know, Mortensen did a great job, kind of deked him a little bit like he wasn't on him, and was able to make the interception.
And I believe that was the first attempt of the evening for passing for Branson.
It was. Liberators with one wide out each side with flanker back. We're going to give the ball to Jackson. He's going to try that left side again. He's going to go down after about a 1-yard gain.
He's not getting much room to run back there. They're getting a good push off that defensive line. Good push.
You know, we talked to Coach Clardy during the coaches show on Wednesday. You know, and he talked. You know, he's got to strategically do the subs. He's got about 5 linemen that run in and out. You know, or only one that comes in to relieve the other. So they got kind of multiple positions. Liberators take the snap. Banner.
There we go.
Get a flag.
Got a little. Looked like we had a little movement on the defensive side. Oh yeah. May have been a hard snap or a hard count.
Banner's gotten a few of those jumps on a hard count. That makes it a little bit better right now. We got 2 and a short 5 or a long 4, however you want to look at that. Liberators in formation. Got Bliss over on the wide out to the left side. Mortensen over here to the right side. Jackson in the backfield. Polk is going to be a flanker. Jackson drops back behind her. Then Polk comes in motion to the wide right side, and Banner steps back to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. I think that's probably a pretty good decision. He had 2 targets over here on the right side. Everybody was left side, and he was flush to the right, and he did the right thing by pulling that ball down and just trying to get as much as he could out of it. He picks up about 2 probably.
There wasn't much waiting a few steps in front of him except a hard tackle, I would say.
Looks like we got Long and Mortensen over here wide to the right. On the far side is going to be Bliss. 2 in the backfield again. Jackson, I can't tell who the other one is. Just a quick hitter right there. Across the first down marker. Threw the ball to Nichols. Nope, that's going to be, I just called it Braden Long. picks up the first down. Liberators gets the first hometown furniture and mattress first down of the evening. Well, we had that one that was given to us on the penalty.
Well, we kind of forgot. We should have gave Randy a little bit of a bump right there, so we'll make up for it.
Yeah.
We'll make up.
Liberators got trips to the left, one wide over here to the right side. That's Morrison. That's Jackson in the backfield. Banner takes a snap from the pistol. He's looking. He's got Morrison kind of. Oh, he's hit Bliss down here in the safety valve, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6.
Great protection, great patience by Banner in the backfield. Bliss just kind of hanging around. As Banner was looking downfield, he kept taking the defense downfield when he was with his look. Bliss came wide open and almost picked up the first down on the first hit.
He started all the way over to the wide side of the field, and he worked that pattern all the way over here and ended up being the safety valve for Banner to just drop it off to underneath.
Well, he had the time because that's a lot of run to get to green grass for him. A lot of run.
3 receivers to the left side, the wide side of the field, 1 to the short side. Banner takes a snap. He drops back. Got to look. He's looking deep. Now he's getting flushed. He's going to tuck it and run. He is going to pick up the first down, I think. Nope, they're going to mark him a little bit short.
Oh, I think he's got it. He does.
Yep, all right, good deal. That is another back-to-back hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberator. So from the strategy right there, it looks to me like they're running all the defensive secondary. They're all having to go deep, and Banner's going to be able to get some looks right here if he can stay out of that initial charge from that defense.
Exactly. That line's doing a great job giving him time to do that.
Yeah, so we'll see. They're running a 4-3, it looks like, defensively. Got Polk in motion from left to right, comes over, high snap to Banner. He hands it off to Jackson, who takes it upfield, gets about a hard 3. Boy, he's popped, too.
That opened him. He finally got a little bit of room to run there, Matt. Now, he got that was a good tackle, but he got a little room to run finally.
Yeah, it looked good. Let's see. We got Bliss, Long. Oh, we got another.
End of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. All right, we're going to send it back to the station. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. Complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, hard wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys for cat and dog food and, of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the Car Medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the Car Medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with Car Medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium in Branson. Your Liberators are tied right now at the end of the first quarter, getting ready to have the first play of the second quarter, 0-0. Liberators have had a couple first downs here and looking pretty good. Set up in formation, 1 wide out to the right and 2 over here to the left. Polk goes in motion to the right. It's going to be a little pop pass out there. He gets a little move. Good move. He's going up. Good. And he fumbled the ball. He had about a 15-yard gain right there, and he fumbled the ball on the tackle. Branson's got it and has returned it about 8 yards. He's got to take over possession on the
look like it's going to
38-yard line.
38-yard line, back to the 38. Oh, that's a shame. We had a good gain on that. I couldn't tell if somebody came from behind. You'll be able to see that later maybe, but couldn't tell if somebody came behind. But the ball came out, and it came out a long ways, too. It was like it was popped out maybe from behind, and Branson player made a good recovery of it and got a good run back on it. Oh, that's a shame. We were moving the ball good. Really moving the ball good on that, too. Kind of changed our strategy just a little bit that time, and it seemed to be working. Now the defense has got its back to the wall. They're back in that tight formation.
Yeah, here we go. We got double flankers, double tight, double flankers. One man beneath. He goes in motion. Number 4 goes in motion. They hand the ball off to number 27. That's their workhorse, it appears to be, Smith Quigg.
Might have got a couple, maybe 3 on that one.
They're going to give him 3. I couldn't tell who our receiver was over there a second ago.
It's on the far side of the field, and there were a lot of people between him and then when that ball got loose, it was a mad scramble.
Yeah, everybody goes everywhere, and you just couldn't tell who he was. But
sometimes we can only tell when they get up who did what.
Double tight again, 2 flankers. The flankers are set up in between the tackles and the tight ends, about a yard off the ball. A direct snap, quarterback under center, hands the ball going up the middle.
Pick up of about 3 more.
Yeah, pick up about 3 more. My eyes went with 2 linemen that I thought he had the ball, and they couldn't get him down.
They've got the dark uniforms on it, and I can't see the football. I'm going off of our players to see how they react, because that dark football against that dark jersey is really hard to pick up for us up here.
Yes, it is. 3rd down for the Pirates. They need 4 yards for a first down. They're going to set up again in that double tight with the 2 flankers inside the tight ends. Quarterback under center. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get met by McMurray in the hole, but he falls forward. He falls forward for the first down, picks up about 4, 2 extras even. He takes the ball to the Bolivar's 48-yard line.
Defense has done an outstanding job so far, Matt. The interception came off big in that first quarter, and looking for maybe to turn the ball back over here.
Well, I'm hoping so. Branson got the 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. They hand the ball off to Quibb. He's going to bust forward straight up. He went 1 gap out that time and picked up 8 yards. He went to the left-hand side. He was going off the guard's hip. Now he was out off the tackle's hip on that play right there.
A little bit of an adjustment.
That keeps that defense they have to do their job. They can't guess. He's been left, so I'm going to go that way, and you just got to stay with your assignment. Quarterback looks like he hides himself behind the center when he goes down under center.
He gets way low. Way low.
Takes a snap, direct. Hands it off. No, he kept it himself and just followed Bliss up the hole there. Bliss? No, Quigg. Quigg right up. He was right over the guard that time. They did give him the first down. Branson seems to be moving a little bit. We got 9:14 to go here in the first half. Still scoreless ball game. This is Branson's 2nd possession?
Second, yes.
And Bolivar's had 2 possessions, so we'll see. We'll get them shut down here again. Force another turnover. Man in motion goes in. He takes a snap, goes to the left side, hands the ball off to Gliv again, and he picks up another 4. Another 5 yards.
Probably 5, yep. Yeah, they're giving him about 6 now. Bring up second and 4 from the 30. And they're moving the ball.
And they are. And once Branson gets down and gets set, they don't waste no time. So they snap it in a hurry.
There's not much trickery here. They're focused on what they're doing.
We got 1 wide out. We got 2 tight ends and 2 flankers set up inside of them. Glib in the backfield, 1 man in motion to the right. They hand the ball off to Glib. He's broke free. He's broke through the helm and brought down at the 14-yard line by Evan Nichols, it looks like. So they're getting down there trying to knock on the door, Sut.
I'd say they are knocking on the door.
That's the longest play that we've given up here tonight. So, the Liberators have been really, they're getting first downs, but the Liberators are making them earn it a little bit. That was kind of a breakdown. He was able to catch a seam right there and picked up about 16, 17 yards. Wide to the left this time, double flanker, double tight, 1 fullback, man in motion to the left. Once again, they run the same play. He didn't. He faked it to Glib and then turned it up himself and scores from the 16-yard line. Or 18-yard line, rather. All right. Branson draws first blood. They go in with 7:42 to go in the second quarter. A 19-yard run by their quarterback. Takes it to the house. They line up for an extra point here, and we'll see what happens there. Takes a snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. It's going to be good. Unfortunately for the Liberators, Branson gets on the scoreboard first. We're going to send it back to the station. There is 7:42 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back for the kickoff. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. Branson, Missouri Liberators are down 0-7 after the touchdown by their quarterback. Once again, Vincent Pastrana. They're set for the kickoff. Kick is up in the air. They're trying to place it between the second line and first line. The ball checks up. We got to just get on the ball.
Not enough aggression trying to get that ball. We let it bounce.
Yeah, that was number 6 over there. Yeah, Braden Long. You know, it was kicked in his direction, but it was well short of him. He kind of made his way up to the ball and then decided to play it on the bounce, and the bounce went back toward the Branson direction, and that just about cost us
and that's why they do that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good kick by their kicker.
And Braden made a recovery. He got up there and got to it, but the timing was it's a little scary for us up here.
Just a little bit. Bolivar takes the field, and they're going to we got 82 yards. We're at the 18-yard line.
We moved the ball pretty good on our last possession.
We got Bliss over here wide out to the left-hand side, near side, and far side is Mortensen. Jackson behind Banner in the backfield. He takes the snap, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson's got a little room right there. Good run by the young man. He's up about 7-yard gain on the play. A little different look with Jackson dropping back behind Banner.
Gave him just a little bit more time to pick a hole, and he picked the right one, and that's his best yard run tonight.
Yeah, he does a good job. You know, usually he's lined up right next to him, and you're exactly right. They've put him back a little bit further so he can kind of read that a little bit, give him just another 2 steps to be able to read the hole in the opening where he's going to go to. All right, we've got twins to the left side and twins to the right side. Jackson again in that deeper position behind Banner. Banner takes a snap. He's going to pass it this time. Good block by Jackson, picking up a man that was blitzing, but Banner went ahead and got rid of that ball in a hurry and just kind of overthrew everybody. Everybody was kind of covered, so he basically just threw it out of everybody's range.
I think so.
Yeah. Good job by Jackson. That was close to being a bad sack right there for the Liberators. Jackson took the fake and immediately picked up a blitzer. That brings up third down. We're third and about 3, a long 3 for the Liberators. We got Bliss and Long wide to the left-hand side, and Mortensen and Polk kind of flexed off to the right. Jackson is next to Banner in the backfield. He takes a snap at the passing. He's scrambled out to the right. He's tried to force it in there, and it's an interception at about the 24-yard line, and they're going to take it to the house. And that is number 0 for the Branson. That's Tread Houston is the young man's name. Good job. There was several defenders in the area right there, and just a couple Liberator receivers that kind of run into the same position right there. Banner trying to feel it in there or thread it in there, and it was picked and returned 24 yards for a touchdown. 6:44 to go in the second quarter. Boy, Sonny, you hate to see that one.
That's killer.
Branson on to kick. It's up and
good.
Again, it's good. Okay, we're going to send it back to the studio. Bolivar's down 14-0. We'll be back in a moment with the kickoff. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Come see us, Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Has your local bank stopped feeling local? Hello, this is Matt Hindenburg with Grand Missouri Bank. At Grand Missouri Bank, we are proud to be the only locally chartered bank in Bolivar, with the local owners and decisions made right here at 1630 South Killingsworth. You'll always work with our friendly, experienced team. From offering personalized financial services to building lasting relationships, whether you're borrowing or depositing, we're here for you. Come see us at Grand Missouri Bank, Bolivar's true community bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium in Branson. Branson kicked off after scoring. It fielded at the 12-yard line, got a little bit of hole. He just dives forward and picks up. He's up to about the 28-yard line.
Offense back onto the field.
Long, I believe.
I think so. Offense back onto the field, Matt. Or play. They've made some good adjustments. Starting to pick up some yardage. The two turnovers have been just horrible killers is what they are.
Yeah, and Coach talked about that. He's told the guys, he said, boys, we cannot win ball games if we are negative in turnovers.
That's true.
He said, we need to be +2 in turnovers for us to win the ball game.
And we're -1 at this point.
2.
Well, we had a turnover.
Oh, true.
They had
true.
a turnover.
True. There we go. Well, I was down right and sorry about that. I missed that whole play set. Tell me about it.
Running back up the middle, picked up about 2. Had to weed his way through a little bit of the line, and kid made a good tackle on him, but he picked up a couple positive yards.
All right, Banner brings the Liberators to the line. Jackson's sitting next to him. We got 2 people right and left, and snap goes to Banner. Oh, no, we're going to change plays. Everybody's looking up. Got Polk and Mortison out to the right, and Bliss and Long over here to the short side of the field, and timeout.
Yeah.
Okay, send it back to the station one more time here while we take Bolivar Liberator timeout. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is seeking beginning and seasoned welders. No certification needed. Gain knowledge and expertise from their expert welders in their Hitachi Welding School. Enjoy a safety-focused and climate-controlled environment while you work. With a benefit package that starts on day 1 and pay up to $27 per hour, Hitachi inspires progress for a future that you and your family deserve. Join their diverse team of professionals today by applying at HitachiEnergy.com. HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. First play after the timeout. Banner takes a snap. He's looking, and he throws the ball away. Defensive secondary is doing pretty good job for the Branson Pirates. He's not having a lot of options.
They're covering our big receivers very well, deep and short. I mean, wherever they go, they're giving good coverage on it.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 from the 29-yard line.
Another passing situation.
Definitely passing Bliss and Long to the left side, short side, and Mortison and Polk to the wide side. Bliss goes in motion, making trips to the right. Banner takes a snap. He has a short hitch here to to Bliss. He gets the first down. If he didn't step out of bounds, I think they're going to mark him short, Sutton. Going to mark him. They're going to may do a measurement right here.
Can't see where he's got the football put down at. The official across the way, if he's lined up with him, he's got a first down. But
they're looking at it pretty close here.
We may have a measurement.
We could not see the sideline. All the Branson players
they're going to
are blocking us. And Bliss made the catch. He spun and he turned and he fell forward. And he actually fell forward up to about the 38, 39-yard line, needing the 37 to get the first down. But the line official over here first didn't walk up there too far.
He had that ball stretched out too, Clay. He had the ball stretched out trying to get that first down. They did a good job on that.
And let's see what they have to say here. It looks like it's going to be Liberator first down. Great job. That is going to be a I'm wanting to say touchdown, but that's going to be a hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators. Well, I'm hoping to say Warwick touchdown.
We need a Warwick touchdown.
I'd like to have one.
We could use a Homeworks water cleaning extra point as well.
You ain't a kidding. Let's see. Peyton Williamson in playing tight end here on the left-hand side. I think he's getting ready to go in motion. Bliss is over here and Polk is over here. Means Mortensen is far to the right side. Yeah, he switches over there. Jackson, and we just jumped offside, I think. Or we just motioned. We were going on second sound, and we had person go on first sound. So that's going to drop us back 5. That's one of them unforced errors right there, Sutton. I know that you get excited down there on the field, but you've got to keep your head in the game on this.
True. We're deep in the second quarter, though, and that's the first
penalty. Yeah.
First one.
Well, first one against us.
Yeah, first one against us.
But, we just got a big first down right there, and we're looking at first and 10, and it just drops us back. So Liberator's going to operate from the 32-yard line. All the Liberators moving over here. Williamson, Polk, and Bliss on this side, along to the far side. With Morrison hands the ball off to Jackson. Banner hands it off. Jackson is getting some hard yards tonight. 2 yards on that carry. Just, he's getting hit just within a step of taking the handoff shot.
They're really looking for him, and they should. He's a big part of our offense.
Liberators looking to the far side for the call in from Coach Clardy. They need 12 yards for the first down. It's second down. We've got 5:12 to go.
Ball on the 35. Liberators down 14-0 at this point in the second quarter.
Mortensen and Long wide to the right. Bliss over here to the left side. 2 backs in the backfield with split banner. He hands it off to Jackson. Jackson takes up there. He slips on he got 5, but he slipped on a cut and went down.
Had a little room to run that time. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he looked good. And he hit that hole with a little authority that time.
It's a little easier when somebody's not standing right there when you get the ball. He made the right cut.
All right, Bliss and Long are on the left-hand side. Mortensen is out by himself on the right side. Who's that? There's Polk. He's playing that flanker position on the right side, and Jackson lined up in the pistol next to Banner. Bliss goes in motion. It looked like a fake. We got a screen, a little bubble screen. Oh, incomplete. To Long. Had him open there for a minute. The linemen did their job, man. They blocked for a count and then just opened up the floodgates, and they got on Banner in a hurry, and he might have hurried that throw just a little bit. Did hit Long in the hands. He was unable to bring it in, so it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, it looked like the timing was just off about a half a beat there.
Just a minute.
That's a good play, though. I like the call. All right, we need a good punt here. We had a low snap the last time that was handled.
Wyatt Viles is back in punt formation for the Liberators. That was a high snap.
And another good kick, yeah.
Very good. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's probably going to be marked somewhere between the 40 and the 45.
Well done. He handled the low snap. He handled the high snap. I'm thinking if he gets a good snap, he may kick the way out of it.
Well, I didn't think they'd go that far with it. They're going to spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Oh, man, it must have been way over here. I thought it was more like down around the 35. Okay.
All right, Branson holds the Liberators, forces a punt. Now, this is big possession right here. We're entering into that 8 that Matt and we always talk about.
We are. Branson comes out with the ball to start the third quarter also.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes to go here in the first, so it's crucial for the Liberators to hold Branson to turn the ball over on downs or get a turnover or something.
Not let them score.
Branson in their standard, got a man in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He fakes the handoff, turns up behind the Glip. Is that right? Grip? Quig. Turns up behind Quib and gets about 4 yards out of it. Their formation is so tight. They've got the flankers in tight inside their tight ends, and they're sending one person out. All of them are checking their wristbands, seeing what the play's been called. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, he hands it off, keeps it, makes a pitch to number 4. He's got a lot of open field over there. He's got 1 man to beat. He turns it to the inside, turns it back to the outside. Got a touchdown saving tackle right there by number... that's going to be Evan Nichols with the touchdown saving tackle right there.
All the way
big
down
run.
To 15. You bet. That was an excellent run.
Yeah, big run. We really haven't seen any big plays against the Liberators this year. I think that's the second one that has broke for big yardage here against the Liberators this year.
And that one, they went outside quite a bit more than what they had been by far.
Yep. They're taking the ball over to 15. That tight formation, they got man in motion again with basically the same thing. Quarterback kept it and gets about 3 yards out of it. So this is a definite option offense that they've got going. I mean, they've had, 1 pass all night?
Yeah, and they're executing it very well.
They haven't needed to pass really. They're either handing it off to Quibb, or the quarterback is keeping it and following him, or he's making that pitch. Like I said, that's assignment football. If you're on defense, you got your person, and you have to get them. That's it. No questions. Double tight, double flanker, 1 man in the backfield in the motion, but look, pitch to the right that time. Liberators got him boxed up and going to stop him down at the 6, and that is number... Couldn't remember. Can't see if that was Hill. Yeah, Colt Hill was in on the tackle right there. Going to be first down and goal. First down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Quarterback kept in this situation last time.
I'm betting he's going to do it again. Double tight, double flanker, 1 man in the backfield, quarterback under center. Can't see a play clock, Sutton, but timeout got to be. They had to be about out of time. Timeout, Branson. We're going to send it back to the studios for another break. This is Bolivar Liberator Sports, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. Your Bolivar Liberators got their backs against the wall right now, but Branson Pirates have first down and goal from their 6-yard line going in. They lead this ball game 14-0 with 1 minute and 39 seconds to go. Liberators got to bow their backs on this.
Absolutely. Branson had to call a timeout there, which might come into play here if we can get a stop.
Okay, they're same formation there in double tight, double flanker, 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback is going to be under center. One of them's going to go in motion. Number 4 is going in motion to the left. Quarterback's just going to take it, go to the left, and he's going to cut it back and score with 1:36 to go in the first half.
Quarterback keeper again. Not much chance of an error. if you keep it yourself, and that's exactly what he did.
You know, he's been making yards all night long when he runs. He's getting that 5, 6, 7 yards, and that's what they needed right there for the touchdown. They're not going to risk handing that ball off on that one. You know.
Looks like we've got foul against Branson, so we're taking that one back.
Going to take points off the ball, off the scoreboard. Got to like that. I never saw a flag come out. What are they? Did you see a sign?
I seen a sign, but I don't know what it is.
They didn't. Yeah, they did back him off 5 yards, so it's 1st and goal from the 11. You don't get to say that very often. Double tight, double flanker, one man in the backfield, quarter under center, man in motion to the right, quarterback fakes, keeps the ball. He's going to try to get it all back. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Came to the right side, turned it up about the tackle. Makes it to, about the 6.5, 7-yard line.
Coat Hill with another tackle.
That's the freshman, second leading tackler on the team, doing a fine job for the Liberators. Branson calling their plays by holding up cue cards down here.
Yeah, and they're down to almost down to a minute before they run this second down play.
Minute to go, double tight, double flanker. From the 6, man in motion, they're coming to the right side. Oh, a great play right there by, who is that? 59, I believe. Yes, it was Logan
Bunn.
Yeah, Logan Bunn with the tackle. Great job by him.
Good penetration.
40 seconds to go. Branson not getting in any hurry, but they're going to have to.
I would think they would have called a timeout there. They've got 2 left.
Yeah, 3rd and goal. From the 7, they're going to run a little counter back the other way. He's got the corner, and does he get in? He gets in. Gosh, dog it.
Well, they were confident with what they could run there, and they got it to the outside. Good quickness on the outside, good cuts on the outside, and he scores.
That's 20 seconds to go in the half. Boy, it'd have been a big stop right there. They made it, kind of got a hit on him about the 3-yard line, but he was able to fall forward and get there, so. Pretty good play. You know, they've been running everything right. Just kind of a little counter that time. Everybody blocked right, but the backs went to the left. Bad thing is Branson is going to get the ball to start the second half. Kick is up and good, making the score 21-0. Branson Pirates. We're going to send it back to the studios. Come back for the kickoff with 20 seconds to go in the half. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
2.
Bold transformations start at MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa in Bolivar. Lose weight with personalized solutions. Balance your body with expert hormone therapy. Revitalize your skin with powerful laser treatments and refresh your look with precision injections. Every journey begins with a $50 consultation credited towards your service when you move forward. Find them on Facebook or find them behind Bill Roberts Chevrolet. Step into the future of beauty and wellness where cutting-edge science meets self-care. MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa. Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium down here in Branson. Your Liberators are down 21-0. Branson just kicked off after that last score. Just about had another catastrophe set. They kicked it down to about the 10, and it looked like they thought Liberators thought it was going to go out of bounds and didn't really get on it, and it checked up and bounced backward into the field. So we picked it up. Did a pretty good job of picking up about 6 or 7 yards when could have been disastrous again.
It was awfully close to the end line or to the sideline over there, and it just somehow stayed in.
Just sit there. Just looked like one of your wedge shots.
Yes, it is 16 seconds in the 16 and a half seconds left, and we'll see what the Liberators are going to do.
Liberators got wide right and wide left with slots in between, hand the ball off to Jackson up the middle. He's got a big hole right there. He's taking it up for about 14 yards, it looks like. Good run by Jackson.
Clock stops as they're moving the sticks here.
Yep, moves the sticks, and the Liberators going to snap it with they're in position, snap the ball. Once again, handoff to Jackson right up the middle, and he goes nowhere. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Liberators are trailing the Branson Pirates by 21-0. We will send it to the station while we get ready for the Craig Lehman Shelter Insurance halftime show. You are watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 0 APR for up to 60 months. Now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Transform your yard with Rovenstein Landscaping. They're dedicated to serving their customers with quality products and friendly service. Whether you're tackling your own project or you want to work with one of their expert designers to create the outdoor space you've always imagined, they're here to help every step of the way. They're fully stocked with everything you need. Just stop by 250 North Lemon Avenue in Bolivar, right behind Casey's General Store. Rovenstein Landscaping. Let's grow something great together.
Roten Cleanworks. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Roten Cleanworks, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Branson, Missouri, Pirates Stadium down here. Liberators are down 21-0 at halftime here. Sut, what do you think? What did you see out there?
Well, we're right there. We're just right there. We're a few plays, both offensively and a few plays defensively, of being, having a very good chance in this ball game, and that we just didn't make it. The turnovers, once again, has been emphasized since the start of the season. The turnovers is what's hurt us. We had a pick six that hurt us, and we did get one. We did get one interception. We had a pick six, and we had a fumble that hurt us too. They scored on both those. I don't think we've had a stop tonight, but they, like I say, we're just a few plays away. I think we're playing pretty well. Take away one or two plays.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Once again, you hit it. We had a good drive working right there, and had a long completion, and just got to getting kind of whipping the ball around, trying to make some moves and stuff, and it came out and went 6-7 yards down the field right there.
Like a pass.
And Branson was able to pick that up and keep us from scoring. And then that was the interception, or that was the fumble, and then we had a pick six. And I'll just go over that first play of the second quarter. We fumbled the ball off of at the end of a really good pass play for the Liberators. Fumbled it down on the 15-yard line, and it was ran back, up to close to the 25, 30-yard line. So, that's the way it just bounces for us right there. Branson took that ball on down the field and scored with a 19-yard run by their quarterback. Pretty good quarterback. We can't tell you too much about his arms because they haven't really thrown. They've had one pass play, and the rest of them all been.
And it was picked off.
Yeah, and it was picked off. So that may be how come. Maybe we want to see him throw the ball a little bit more. I don't know.
I've got a feeling we probably won't.
Yeah. So, but anyway, he did a 19-yard run. The kick was good, making it 7-0. That was early in the second quarter. A little bit later in the second quarter, here close to the end, Banner throws that interception that we were talking about. Threw it on 24-yard line, and they ran it all the way back in for the touchdown. Kick was good, making the score 14-0 at that point. Branson kicks off to us, and we can't make anything happen. I think we got one first down. Then we were held one of those hometown mattress and furniture and mattress first downs. But then we stalled out and had to punt the ball away. Branson gets the ball, 7-yard run at the end of the half there. Kick was good, making it 21-0.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle. But again, this is one of those. I mean, if we see this offense again with our future opponents, I don't think it's going to be as good as the one we're watching now. These kids they're playing it awfully well. They're playing it awfully quick. They're not missing it. They're very disciplined. They're not missing their blocks. They're handling the ball very well, except when they pass it. That's the only time we've seen it.
Yeah.
But they're getting good runs. They're getting good starts. They're shaking tackles. I mean, they're doing a lot of things correct. And this is what it's not really what the doctor ordered, but this can't hurt us to go up against this good of a team and play well in this second half.
Yeah, mistakes are. You cannot play a team with this caliber, and I'll tell you straight out. I mean, they are a really good team. They've got a steady offense. I'm gonna show my age. It used to be a double flanker, but I got a text message from my son telling me, "Dad, that's a double wing with an orbit motion." Okay, so there we go.
In his world, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
His world.
Okay, but the bottom line is, they're running that play, and it's just over and over and over again. And the quarterback, he hides himself under center. He's so far up underneath the center right there. And he takes that snap, and he right or left, he either fakes or gives right or left to their fullback. The fullback's the only one in the backfield. And if he pulls it, then he's been turning it up himself and following the fullback up through the hole, or they're getting that pitch off. I guess that's to the orbit back.
Possibly. And it's all happening so quick too. I mean, they're not taking much time. They're looking at their wrist pads, and they're making the play, and they're executing very well.
Yeah, and they're a disciplined team. They're not missing their assignments, and they're just moving the ball down the field on us. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Once again, though, the Liberators, they're just one play. They get that one break. They haven't had a break in a game yet. And when I'm talking about, we've had an interception, we've had a couple fumble recovery, but the break comes when you score points off of that.
Exactly.
And we haven't scored points off of a turnover yet. And all season, this is game 3, and I think that we're -2 or 3. I think we're -3 on the season now. Coach was talking about this Wednesday night during the coach's corner.
On the turnover ratio.
Turnover ratio. Yeah. And, everybody knows this. You're not going to win a lot of ball games if you can't win that turnover battle. So that's something that I'm sure that the coaches staff is working on. And it's going to get – if we can get that break, man, I think that the Liberators are going to be fine here. And 21 down.
Again, this is a conference game, and sure, it's big. It's big for the conference game. Whoever wins this game is going to have the upper hand going into the rest of the conference battle. But the end goal is the district tournament, which will be coming up before long.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have to see how this season pans out. I tell people all over town, when they want to talk football about the Liberators, we have been in every ball game. And, with just the first 2 that we've been, and we played tough teams, and it was just we couldn't finish. We couldn't slam the door on somebody, and that's cost us. Now, tonight, we've kind of put ourselves behind the 8 ball right here. We're down 21, and Branson is going to get the ball to start to set the second half. So, that's always dangerous. You gotta get that stop right off the get-go and set the tone for the second half.
And this is the best team we've played from what I've seen. Now, I watched the one last week on video, but I didn't see them in person. But by far, this team's better than Osage that I'd seen earlier this year. But they're quality, and they're playing to a big crowd, and they're doing the deal.
Yeah, without a doubt. Okay, we're going to send it back to the studio where you're listening to the Shelter Mutual Insurance halftime show brought to you by Craig. See Craig down there for all your insurance needs. We'll be back here in just momentarily to kind of recap some other scores in the conference and in the district and other big games around the area tonight. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Craig Lehman about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium in Branson, Missouri. You're listening to your Liberator Football. You're also listening to the Shelter Mutual Insurance halftime show brought to you by Craig Lehman. Just give you a little other Liberator sports action right here. Wednesday, the Lady Liberators golf teams played in the Springfield Catholic Tournament at Bill and Payne Stewart. 18 teams were in that set. Bolivar Liberators, Lady Libs, taking third in that. Delaney won first overall. There was a three-way tie for first. Have you heard this story?
I have not. I've been out of the country.
All right, that's right. So here's the deal. Delaney, just to get to the playoff, finished birdie, par, eagle.
That's a pretty good finish.
To force a playoff. Outstanding golf being played by that young lady.
And then won it?
Then won the thing. And there was a three-way playoff, and they went and played two holes, and she went birdie and then missed an eagle putt, but birdied it, and so won the tournament.
Outstanding.
Congratulations to her.
You know, that doesn't surprise you and I because we've seen her play before, and the girl can play.
Exactly. And the whole Liberator team, there's only 5 of them, and they're all coming on strong. So, They went then on Thursday. They went down to Marshville and played in the tournament, and the team got second out of 19 teams. And Delaney shot an even par down there on that course and took second in that tournament.
Okay.
All right, and then this coming Monday, Bolivar is hosting a tournament with 21 teams, and guess where that one's going to be at?
I hope Silo.
Silo Ridge Golf and Country Club right there in Bolivar. Bomo's got what a jewel to have right there in Bolivar, that Silo Ridge Golf Course, and what a course for the Lady Libs to host that tournament on, just to bring people in and let them see that.
Agreed. All
right, let's see what else I got here in my game of trick, or my bag of tricks here. Let's see. The only game that the Lady Liberator softball team played this week, they defeated Parkview 17-1. They're 6-3 on the season. They host Monette at home this coming Monday. And then they got a big game at home on Tuesday against Marshville. They go to Hillcrest next Thursday and play in the big Branson tournament on Friday and Saturday. Also, just to go along with that, let me give you a little bit more information about the Bolivar girls softball team. This week, congratulations to Carly Cribbs. She has been named the Missouri Sports Network's Chevy Dealer of the Ozarks Female Athlete of the Week. So congratulations to Carly Cribbs.
Well deserved. Going over a few scores I have here, Clay. We've got Liberty 14-7 over Thayer in the second quarter. We've got Webb City 35, Kickapoo 7 in the second quarter. Republic 27, Ozark 13 second quarter scores. Fairgrove 14, Buffalo 14 second quarter. Astro 12, Stockton 0 second quarter. Here's one of interest. McDonald County 7, Mount Vernon 0 in the first quarter.
Matt County, a district foe.
Carl Junction 14, Marshfield 0 into the first quarter. No score on the Branson or the Hillcrest West Plains game. Of course, it takes news a while to get up from West Plains. We all know that.
All right.
Logan Rogersville was last night, 34-12 over Parkview. Let's see if we got any more.
There's a district opponent here. Monette 36-10 over Aurora.
And another district opponent, Camden 7, Sedalia Smith Cotton 7 into the first quarter.
All right, so that kind of brings you up to date there. We're going to go ahead and send it back a little bit to the studio one more time here during the Craig Lehman Shelter Insurance halftime show. We'll return here and bring you the second half. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium down here in Branson, Missouri. We've just got a couple minutes left before the second half is going to kick off. I don't have any offensive totals or stats to give, but I did bring some of the defensive stuff, and I wanted to, kind of give a shout out to this defense. Sure, I mean, they're doing a great job. Got for the season right now. I mean, there's 19 players have been on the field defensively, and every one of them has been contributing with lots of tackles. Kel McCurry is leading the team with 30 after the first two games, 30 tackles. And like I said a little earlier today, Colton Hill, the freshman, is second with 22. So good job for them. We got about another 4 guys. I'll just run through them here quick. Lucas Polk, I don't think he's ever played defense before, but he's 13 tackles. And then Aiden Essery, Logan Bunn, late Essery with 10, Logan Bunn with 15, and Owen McCullough. They're anchoring that middle of that line right there, that 3-man line. So they're doing a great job. As far as overall defense, they've had 91 rushing attempts against them this year. They're averaging 45 rushing attempts against them in the first 2 games. And they're giving up 158 yards rushing that average in the first 2 games of the season. Passing the ball, they're looking at about 19 passes against them. Well, tonight's game is probably going to we've just got one. I really doubt that Branson will throw 18 passes here in the second half. So anyway, but they're giving up about 151 yards a game in passing yards. So right at, that's 159 yards if I'm doing my math right. So bottom line is I talked with Coach on Wednesday, and our offense is right there at that same 300 mark, give or take 10, 15 yards. So we're just right in these games. Like I said, we just haven't been able to. We got to stay away from the turnovers, and we got to learn how to close that door on them.
Exactly.
Right, and that's big right now. So defensively, I don't think anybody's going to be too upset about those numbers right there. They're just not bad. Quality opponents that we've been against too, Osage and Harrisonville. So and again here tonight. So and like I said, I'm not able to keep those tonight, but not doing too bad. I wanted to get some of those guys' names out there though, because we don't call them that often.
They're doing the work,
and they're doing the work. They're doing a good job. Hopefully this next week I'll be able to put together some of the offensive numbers and try to get some acknowledgement out to those guys too, because I'm telling you, they're playing their hearts out, and they just need that break. And I was hoping tonight we might get that. Just to lift their spirits a little bit after the last couple of the losses the last couple of weeks.
And it's not too late to get a break or two. You just never know when they may come and how they may come. They kind of goes in spurts and jerks, and you just never know. So, speaking of doing the work, shout out to Mike and Jill down at Bargains Pizza doing the live stream. And I don't think they'll be open tonight when we get back in town. But the last time I was there after a football game, it was wonderful.
Yeah, and we talked about Mike that on Wednesday night, and I asked him, so he's not staying open late after the game, but what he is doing is he's staying open through the game, and has the buffet going. So if you can come down there, get down there. He's got it up on the wall TV there, and sit there and watch the Liberators, have some pizza. Mike and Jillian, we can't thank them enough for sponsoring that Wednesday night Coach's Corner. I think we've been getting a lot of good feedback for that. Tell you what, that's going to take this is going to conclude the Craig Lehman Shelter Mutual Insurance halftime show. We're going to send it back to the studio for just a couple more commercial announcements, and then get back here for the second half kickoff. This actual Bolivar Liberator Sports right now is being brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and fine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
All right, we're back here at Pirate Stadium and coming to you from Branson, Missouri. You're listening to Bolivar Liberator Football. We're down 21-0, getting ready for the kickoff of the second half. Sut?
Liberators will kick off to Branson.
Yeah, unfortunately, and Branson had the ball last, and they were able to score. And now they're going to take the ball first in this half, and that's always what we say 86% of the time. If the team that scores at the end of the half and gets the ball at the first half, if they score 86% chance that they're going to win the ball game, and that's I think that's true at all levels. I
think you're right. First order of business for us is to get some good defensive plays and get a stop, get the ball back over, make some good positive offensive plays, and kind of get back on track a little bit here and try not to make any mistakes.
I would agree with you 100%. I'm sure that was probably a point of emphasis from the coaches at halftime. I think that I'm kind of thinking back to my playing days and my old coach, who turned 101 years old this past Tuesday.
What a character.
Had a nice little dinner in Jefferson City. Happy birthday, Coach Pete Atkins. So I know what he would have said at halftime. I don't know if it would have been the exact same language.
That was a different time.
I would tell you that he would say, better be holding on to that ball, and we're going to get that defensive stop and start hitting people hard.
Is there any question?
Let them know you're there.
No, there is not.
So, anyway.
By the way, shout out to John Roskowitz, an old Skyline kid that lives down here in Branson now, came by for a visit. He was one of my basketball players at Skyline High School a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember when I got this part of the country, you were still coaching up there, I believe. Yep.
I was.
That was a long time ago, Sutton.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. All I meant to say, remind me at some point, need to refresh people about this high school rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Liberators kick the ball off. It's just going to be a little it didn't make the 10 yards.
No, that was close, though. That was good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, a little trickery right to start the half.
Yeah.
It just didn't quite make it. I'm trying to think I can't remember. He kicked for the Colts. He's got a sports show on ESPN. He's on ESPN College Game Day. He's the one that did that kick where he just dribbled it and then ran next to it and recovered it. And that's exactly what our kicker was trying to do right there. And he got a little nervous because it was a half yard away, and I think he felt a little pressure and just tried to scoop it in there. But the referee seen it and is going to spot it at the 49.5-yard line. Branson is going to run the double wing with an orbit, I bet you. Quarterback is up under center. Yes, they are in the double wing with the orbit. No, he didn't have the orbit. Handed the ball straight off the middle up to, that's Quigg. I'm getting closer to saying his name. He's going to pick up 5. It's just a quick dive handoff up the middle. Gets him about 4 yards. Liberators in their 3-4. Defense. Still a double wing. One man in the backfield. Go in motion. We've got okay, that's where they're just trying to draw you off right there. They go with that real quick step to make you think that the whole play's going. They go in motion this time, though. He hands the ball off to Quibb, and he breaks it to the outside. Going to get the first down, picks up 7 on the play.
More of the same.
More of the same, and I don't really anticipate too much different from Branson. They've been moving the ball well, and there's no reason to tip their hand for future opponents. So they're just gonna kind of stay with this offense.
If it ain't broke,
don't fix it. Double wing. They got their wings inside their tight ends, though. Got a wide out over here to the right side. Good defense right there. Was able to stop them for about a 2-yard loss. I couldn't tell who shot through there. Could you, Sut?
Well, it looked like he got tripped up or he was going down by the time he got to the 40, and that's where he got tackled. So we'll take that.
You darn right. 2nd down and 12. Branson, all players looking to the coach for the sideline for the play. Liberators will set after they see the offensive set. And, they brought the wide out up closer to the line of scrimmage, just flexed him on the left-hand side, got a man in motion. They're going to run that little counter again, and the quarterback is going to go all the way to the house. That was a quick score, Suddy. They might get a flag. The quarterback turned around and started slow running and ran backwards into the end zone and was looked like he was jawing a little bit, Sud.
Yeah, I would say he probably was. I don't see any flags, so he must have been doing it quietly enough for the referee did not take offense.
Yeah, seemed like it could have been warranted. All right, so about a 42-yard touchdown run, and that hurts. That's a score to the end of the half and a score at the first of the half. So Branson ready to set the kick, and it is up, and it is good. All right, we'll send it to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back to Pirates Stadium in Branson. The Pirates are kicking off to the Liberators after scoring on the first drive of the second half. They do a little pooch kick. Whistle's been blown.
Offside.
And it's got to be offsides on the far sideline over there. So we're going to mark them back 5 yards, and they will kick a ball again. I imagine they will probably
go a little
deeper this time.
They go a little deeper.
The Liberators need to watch for that pooch kick. They've just about lost 2 of those.
You know, this is good practice, though. They're going to do it. We need this is good practice for us. I mean, this is game situation.
Yep. All right, got a reset here. Pat McAfee. So that's the.
There we go.
That was the kicker I was looking for. And they're going to go deep this time with it. Give it a full kick. The ball is going to be fielded at the 23-yard line. He's take to the right side, going back across the field, and he gets tackled at the 38-yard line. And that is long on the return.
Decent return.
So he did a good job right there.
Now we've got some adjustments we need to make here, and this will be a good test for the Liberators.
Yeah, I think what you're looking for right now, I mean, you can't get all those points back here on one drive. No. So what you do is you just kind of you try to run your offense. Let the kids know that you know how to run your offense and just move the ball down the field. Don't panic.
Execute,
and hold on to the ball. All right, we got 2 wide left, 1 to the right, and split backs, but next to the quarterback. Banner takes it. You might have a little flag right there. He hands it off. Good run. I can't tell who that is. That's who I thought. Colt Hill is into the ball game, the freshman. He's getting a little offensive action here tonight. He's, like I've said, he's the second leading tackler on the defensive side of the ball. It's the first time we've seen him in the ball game tonight offensively. I believe I did see him in there the first game of the season at Osage.
No flag on the play and a good pickup by Hill.
About 12 yards. Hill again, the lone setback in the backfield with the quarterback. He's fighting for a little yardage right there. He took the ball to the left side, and McDonald give him about 2. You know, I love the way the young man kept his feet moving right there. It took about 5 of the Pirates to bring him down. And he's not the biggest, but, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, he might be the meanest right there.
That was about a yard, and it was a hard-earned yard.
It was.
And he deserved every bit of that.
All right, we got Bliss wide to the left. Mortensen and Long wide to the right. Split backs by Banner. He hands the ball off again to Long, and he's done a really good job right there. A couple shifty moves back right to left, changed direction a couple different times, and he falls forward. He's got it 5 yards to go with that 1 yard he got a minute ago, giving him 6 on this drive.
That was Hill again, I believe.
Yeah. What did I say? Long. My bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, Hill again. Pokes out wide, and Mortensen out wide to the right. Hill lone setback with Banner in the backfield. Going to pass the ball. Banner stays in the pocket. He gets hit as he's throwing, and it just kind of flutters out there into no man's land. A good thing those defenders went with the coverage. Otherwise, that could have been another pick.
Those defenders have done a very good job in that backfield.
Yeah, the defensive backs have been doing a really, really good job. They've got our guys covered very well.
That'll bring up 4th and 4, 4th and 5. We'll probably go for it here would be my guess.
I think we probably will. We're at the 46. Coach Clardy, watch for the hard count. Banner's done a really good job with that hard count. 2 people to the left, 1 to the right. We got a wing right and 1 man in the backfield with Banner. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fakes the jet. We got the bubble string out here. He's made the connection, and that's the Bliss, and he's going to get the first down. So it's going to be a good pickup of about 8 yards for the first down. Good play called in by the coach right there, and good execution.
Banner with an outstanding delivery there by under heavy pressure. He had a man that wasn't touched coming from deep straight on, and he handled it.
Good job by Banner. Bliss to the left. There goes Long in motion to the right. 3 receivers to the right. 1 long setback. Banner again going to throw the ball. He sets in the pocket. He's got his man down in and out of the hands of Bliss. Would have been good for about probably a first down for the Liberators.
Couldn't tell if the defender got a hand on that or it just went through Bill Hill's hands.
Yeah, he went up high to catch the ball, and it just hit his hands and went on through. All right, that bring up 2nd and 10. Mortensen, Long, and Polk are all to the right side right now.
And we've got the white hat.
We're stepping off.
Yeah, I believe so.
Illegal procedure.
Yep.
Illegal procedure.
1st and 15.
1st and 15. That's okay. Trips to the right. Bliss over here by himself. Hill's a long setback. Polk comes in motion back to the middle. Ball's handed off to Hill. He's got a good run right there. He's going to pick up that yards that we just lost on the penalty, give him 5 on the carry set.
Hill's showing pretty good acceleration and getting some holes to run through. He's picking the right ones. His positive yardage looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Let's see. We got, say now, Bliss is over here to the left-hand side. Morrison over here on the right. Williamson is in tight end for the Liberators. I didn't see him slip in. Number 84. Polk and Williamson shift to the left side. Hill the lone setback. He's going to take the handoff again. He's going to the right, and Whistle's going to blow it dead. We're going to have another, I think they're going to call it an illegal shift maybe. Offsides defense. No,
okay.
There we go.
Okay.
We will take that.
You darn right. That'll bring it up about 2nd and 5 now from the 33 looks like. 34.
7:02 to go here in the third quarter. Liberators down 28-0, but they are putting together a little drive here, Sonny. Gotta like it. It's what we talked about we needed.
You bet.
Bliss is going to be out wide left. Mortensen is out wide right. Williamson is tight end on the right-hand side. Polk is the flanker setting inside of the tight end. Hill going deep behind the Banner. Takes the handoff. He's met in the hole, but still gets 4 yards. Needed 5, bringing up a 3rd and 1.
Hill's hitting the line. He's hitting the line wide open and shaking tackles. Good for him.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm liking the way the young man's running.
Good energy. Of course, his legs are going to be fresh, too.
Yeah, they are. And, I tell you, he hit that guy. That he was hit head on, and the guy did a good job wrapping him up. But Hill was greatly outweighed right there, but he was able to drive him backwards for an extra yard or so. Got Polk flanker to the left this time. Going to pass again. Banner's got a man down the sideline, and the pass falls incomplete. Thought he had a step on him just for a second there, and the defender was able to make up a little bit of ground. Hey, you know what? I love the call, though. You got to take your shot. We're in their territory down there. That brings up 4th down and about 1.5 yards to go. So you take that shot downfield. The way Hill's been running the ball the last few times, you feel comfortable there. So I appreciate that call right there. I like it a lot. Hill in the backfield. He's going to be back behind Banner this time. He's 5 yards deep into the backfield himself. Mortensen is out wide. Polk and Williamson on the right side. They're going to hand the ball off to Hill. He's going to try to get to the outside. He's met at the corner, and he is dropped. So the Liberators are going to turn the ball over on downs.
A good tackle.
It was.
Wasn't much inside for Hill, so he cut it to the outside, and Keith was right there to meet him with the tackle and drop him.
He took it hard to the right there.
Yeah.
Just didn't make it. I still like the call. Down 28. Branson's going to take over on downs. They're going to be at about the 31-yard line.
We may be having a water break here, too.
Oh, I think they are. Let's send it back to the studio real quick. You are watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. Complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, hog wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys for cat and dog food and, of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the Car Medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the Car Medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with Car Medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. Branson with first down. Bolivar turned the ball over on downs. Branson in their standard patented formation. They hand the ball off to the right side. He's able to make the corner. And great tackle by Colt Hill. I think that probably saved a touchdown right there.
No doubt.
Branson picks up, just shy of 20 yards on that. It looks like about 19 yards, 18, 19 yards on that. They did run a little different play right there. They kind of ran a handoff counter that brought it back to this side of the field.
I think that's the first time we've seen that play, and Hill made a great open field tackle there.
Branson near midfield, got that double wing, single set back in the backfield, got the orbit back going, and he's going to hand it off to Gligg, the fullback. He tried to get it to the outside, and he's going to pick up about half a yard maybe. Quigg. I called him Gligg. Quigg is his name.
He's been called a lot.
I'm sure. Second down and 9 from midfield. Liberators certainly need a stop here, Sut. They're staying in that double tight, double wing. Quarterback deep under center. Motion comes to the left side. They hand it off going the other way.
Oh, good stay.
Yeah, that was a really good fake. Went back, but the Liberators stayed home and did their job. That's what you got to do on defense. Do your job, not somebody else's on the defensive job.
Yeah, it was a good stay over there on that far end, and picked up about 2, brings up third and about 6.
Yep, good job. Good job, Liberators. That old defensive end, you hate that. There's usually a guard pulling on that right there.
And he's looking for you.
Oh, and he's looking for that end. Did a good job fighting through it. All right, once again, double tight, double wing, one fullback in the back, quarterback deep under center, man in motion coming to the right. He hands the ball off to
first man through.
Quigg going up the middle, first man through.
Not quite a first down, bring up 4th and 1.
I'm pretty sure that they're probably going to go for it. All right, same formation, Q sneak, and they got the first down by about a ball, it looks like. Both the far side and near side officials both went to the same spot, so I'm pretty sure he got it.
He's going to go just as far as the center goes on that play because I don't think they ever lost contact.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that's
a short mark.
Yeah, they did. They didn't mark it where I thought they were going to. The Whitehead actually set it down, and they're going to call for a measurement. We'll send it back to the studio. This Bolivar Liberators sports football game tonight is brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, the game sponsor on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium down here at Branson. The chain gang came out and took the measurement, and they got the first down by a half a yard. So it is, or by half a football, actually. So bottom line is it's first down for Branson from the 41, Liberator 41. Look at this formation right here. They kind of split, flexed an end out, but they went with the same play and put the squib right up the middle once again, and he gets 2. Maybe 3.
They are showing some different looks in this third quarter. They may not be playing in the fourth quarter because they're running through the playbook, it looks like. Don't believe they've opened the passing page yet in this second half, as we've had one pass try from Branson the entire night.
You know, they've got some new personnel in there on offense. That's not 27 now running the ball. That's number 28. That's Noah McWright.
Okay.
McCright. Yeah. McCright. I got it right with one of them, hopefully. Number 13 running the ball. He's able to, down the sideline, break it back to the middle. There's going to be a holding call down here. We're able to stop him at about the 6-yard line. But I think there's going to be a hold right there at about the 14-yard line. It's going to bring him back to the 24. Yes, that's going to be the call. That's 13, number 13, Blake Weber. First time I've called his number tonight. I think it's the first time he's touched the ball tonight.
Good play, nice option.
Yeah.
And the play did result in the first down, even though they got penalized.
Yeah, my bad. You get the yardage, and then the penalty is marked off from where the penalty occurred. So he was plenty far downfield for it when that penalty occurred. Okay, they are in double tight, double wing. And I was looking down.
First man through.
First man through again. When they get set, they snap the ball. I was trying to pick up the number on that young man down there. They changed from number. That was Noah McWright again carrying the ball. Going to be second down from about the 12-yard line. Same formation, man in motion. This time, he got us to jump. They come off with that motion, just decoying just as hard as they can. And
9 times out of 10, the ball's already been snapped, and he was just a little quick on that.
Yeah.
Down to 136 in the third.
That takes the ball up to about the 13-yard line. The Raiders down 28-0. Flex that left end over there. They're going to pitch to number 4. He's going to turn it up inside of his blocker right there. Good job by the defense to keep him out of the end zone. Going to tackle him on the 6-yard line. Couldn't see who made that tackle. It's far side of the field, but we got a Liberator down and injured.
He's up.
Oh, that's going to be Kel McCurry. He's holding on to his wrist. We'll see what happens here. He pulled that helmet off in a hurry.
Uh-oh. You unplugged me? Yeah. There we're back.
Is it back on?
Yeah.
Is it on? We got unplugged there for a second. Can you hear us at the studio? Okay. All right. We was unplugged for a second.
Just the camera.
All right. Branson McCurry is out for this one play. Branson hands the ball off, first man through, and he is stopped right there at the 5-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 3.
From the 5.
From the 5. Oh, I thought he fell forward a little bit more than that. Yeah, 3rd and 3 from the 5. They can get a first down. Did you see, did McCurry come back in?
Looks like he's still on the sideline.
I think he's still over on the sideline. He's wanting to get back in there. Double tight. The quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's going to take the ball all the way in with 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That's going to make the score 34-0 with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Okay, so that's their first score of the second half.
Second score.
Second score. That's right. With 22 seconds to go, 5-yard TD by the quarterback.
Kicks up, and it is good.
And kick good, making it 35-0. Send it back to the station. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Dolk have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Dolk Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Come see us, Guyana Andrews, 326-2636.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. Branson Pirates getting ready to kick off to the Liberators. Got Long and Nichols back for deep for the Liberators. They've switched sides at what they're on, though. Long is far on the right side, and they're kicking it to Nichols over here. He's going to field the ball at the 10-yard line. Liberators kind of got a little wall set up there. He's got a good hole, forces into the middle, and he makes it up to about the 32-yard line. Pretty good return for the young man, 22-yard.
Yep.
Liberators set up a pretty good little wedge right down there and had a really good block. Took on the Branson, and they couldn't break through the wedge. And Nichols was able to break to the right, forcing him back to the middle of the field, and that's when their safety tacklers was able to just corral him right there.
I like it. We're still working on things. I like it.
Exactly. Liberators coming from the sideline over to the field. Let's see what we got here. Long is out wide to the right, and Bliss is over on this side. Two back splitting the quarterback. He hands it off. He passes. It's a run pass option, and the throw was just a little low. That was incomplete. I would think it was intended for Long. Evan Mortensen is also out wide over on that side. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to send it back to the station. Your Liberators are down 35-0. Fourth quarter is ahead of us, and I believe it's going to be turbo clocked, but we're going to send it back to the station. And you're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Has your local bank stopped feeling local? Hello, this is Matt Hindenburg with Grand Missouri Bank. At Grand Missouri Bank, we are proud to be the only locally chartered bank in Bolivar, with local owners and decisions made right here at 1630 South Killingsworth. You'll always work with our friendly, experienced team. From offering personalized financial services to building lasting relationships, whether you're borrowing or depositing, we're here for you. Come see us at Grand Missouri Bank, Bolivar's true community bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is seeking beginning and seasoned welders. No certification needed. Gain knowledge and expertise from their expert welders in their Hitachi Welding School. Enjoy a safety-focused and climate-controlled environment while you work. With a benefit package that starts on day one and pay up to $27 per hour, Hitachi inspires progress for a future that you and your family deserve. Join their diverse team of professionals today by applying at HitachiEnergy.com.
Welcome back to Branson Pirate Stadium on the first play for the fourth quarter. Banner rolls out to his right, tries to hit Polk over here on the sideline. Play was covered pretty well there, Sutton. He just kind of threw it away at that point.
I don't think he tried to force that one in here. Polk had a guy in front of him and behind him.
Yeah, good, smart decision by Banner right there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that does bring up 3rd down and 10, and the clock is still running on the incomplete pass, so they have put us into the turbo situation. Liberators need to try to move this ball on down, or this is going to be a quick quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 man in the backfield is going to be Holt back there with Banner. Pope comes in motion. It's a little shovel pass, which is fumbled, but it bounces right up, back up to him, and the referee
blown dead.
Blew it dead.
He may have called that a forward pass incomplete.
Well, it is. I mean, it is a forward pass. It's a shovel pass, but yep.
Incomplete. He bounced it on the. It bounced on the turf. Came right back up to him.
Yeah, and that was a big break because I'm going to tell you right now, it opened up here, and he was going to be able to run for a while. But that brings it up 4th down. The Liberators are forced to punt deep inside their own territory at their 30. Down 35-0 with 10:50 to go and the turbo clock running.
Hunter on the field.
Good snap, filled it well. Going to be not a very good kick. He kind of shanked it off to his right. It hits at the 42 and takes a Branson bounce back to the 38-yard line. So a net gain of 8 yards on the punt.
That's the only one that's not really had a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. Put a little pressure on him, and he's going to kick the ball down the field, 35 yards. Well, got a visitor in the booth tonight. Nobody really knows who they are, but Branson's going to take the field. I'm looking. Their quarterback is still in there, but it looks like kind of wholesale. Let's see, 22 is in the game. That's number Talon Canada. He's going to take that fullback position over. The quarterback is staying in. They're sideways to me. I can't see their numbers. Number 7 is in, Victor Galdamez, and they hand off to number 22, it looked like, and that was the Canada.
Pick up about 3, maybe.
Liberator defense is staying on, number 1s are staying on the field. To see a good stop right here so the Liberators could get the ball back. Take another attempt at making the touchdown yet this evening. Double tight, double wing, 1 fullback. Quarterback is just going to stand at attention until that play clock gets down to. He's going to snap it at 5, and he hands the ball off straight up the middle for another modest gain of about flag down on the far side.
That's real close. That running back, he started, that's what I started saying. He got a better step jump on everybody, it looked to me like.
Okay, that
wholesale changes.
Oh, but another whole group is coming in here. It's going to be 2nd down. That moves them back to the 41-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and about 12, 13, call it 13. Wholesale changes, got a new quarterback in maybe. 12, Matthew Butler. 14 is Landry Courier. These guys are sophomores, it appears. But they're running the same senior plays. He hands the ball off to the fullback, number 22, and he falls forward, gets about 4 yards. Bringing up 3rd down. Be 3rd and 9 from the Bolivar 38-yard line, 37-yard line.
Coach Hill with another tackle. He's those tackles are adding up very well for Coach. He's had a good game tonight.
He's had a really good game defensively and offensively here this evening.
He showed a little something offensively.
It's McCurry back in there. He is, isn't he? I think that's him. Yep, he was standing behind another player, and I couldn't tell, but I thought it was him. Leading tackler for the Liberators. I think good job by the Liberators that time. They handed the ball off and stopped for no gain, bringing up 4th down. Well, they gave him a half a yard. I think the flag could have come out. The guy went in motion, and the fullback started moving, and then the ball was snapped.
I don't think you could do that.
You're not supposed to be, but yeah, who knows? All right, 4th down and 8 for Branson Pirates. The Liberators need a big stop right here. Double tight, double wing. Fullback's about 3 yards deep. Fumbled, and the quarterback falls on it.
It'll go to the Liberators regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
He did get it back.
It'll be first down and 38. Clock continues to run. We're down to 7. Well, they stopped the clock.
On a change of possession, I don't remember the rule. I think on a change of possession like that, they do stop it. I know after a score, they stop it.
You know, Sud, I don't think that we've seen the turbo clock in the last couple of years.
It's been a while.
Either way, whether we were ahead or behind. Liberators taking the field. Let's see if we got our ones in or if we got the one lineman in. Yeah, Bliss and Long are going to be wide to the left side. Hill is in the backfield with Banner, and we've got Mortensen over here on the right. Polk is flanker to left. Takes a snap, going to hand it off to Hill. He's got a little room over here on this side. He's met by a safety, but he's going to pick up 5-6 yards on the play. Came to the right side, just a straight handoff. Good job blocking by Milo Griffin. I mean, Hill kind of made that run right there, breaking off of Milo's block. So good job by that young man. Got split backs, one to either side of Banner in the backfield. That's going to be Polk and Hill. Ball snap, high snap. Got a pass out to, that's too long. He does a little dance out there. He picks up the first down. It's going to be about a 9-yard completion.
Good for a first down.
The Liberators moves into Pirate territory. Clock is moving. It's 6:55 to go. Liberators taking the play from Coach. Everybody kind of getting into position. Got Mortensen and Long wide to the right. Bliss wide left. Going to be split backs, one on either side. Polk on the left side of Banner and Hill on the right side of Banner. 5 yards deep. Banner takes a snap, hands it off, fakes the handoff to Hill. Hits the man, but it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. There's a young man that's happy. Probably getting a little taste, maybe his first taste of varsity action on Friday night.
Maybe the first time he's batted the ball in his life, too. He was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Clock continues to run even on the incomplete pass. 6 minutes to go.
2nd and 10.
Mortensen out wide left. Polk in the slot on the other side. You got Long in the slot and Bliss out wide to the left. That ball might have been tipped too and almost intercepted, kind of underthrew. I think he got a little hand on it as he released it because that ball kind of fluttered out there and died into the wind. Receiver did a good job of trying to come back for it and start playing defense, but it even fell short of the defender.
Well, and it could have been into the wind a little bit. We're still not sure what the wind is doing. It's blown in this booth all night long.
Yeah.
But we're still not sure on the field what it's done.
Don't see any flags out there we can look at either.
No.
All right, 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Trips to the right, Polk goes into motion. High snap, hand off the Hill. He's trying to make a cut. Picks up. Oh, he needed 10 and he got 8. Oh, he got 7.5.
He runs like he's in a hurry, Matt.
Yes,
Matt. Clay.
Sutton Medley and Matt Meyer calling the game.
Yeah. He runs like he's in a hurry.
Yes, Clay. He does. Yes, he does. All right, we got a timeout, I think, by... I couldn't see who it was. We do have a timeout. We'll send it back to the station. You are watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
Welcome back to Pirate Station, Branson, Missouri.
One of the quickest water breaks we've ever seen.
Yes, it was. 4:54 to go. We are under the turbo clock. It did stop with the mandatory timeout. Your Liberators are down 35-0. We've got the ball on the 41-yard line, trying to mount a drive right here to get on the board before the evening. Banner back. He makes the pass. He's got a man over there. Makes the catch long on the far sideline. He gets out of bounds. Unfortunately, we're under the turbo, so we do not stop the clock. It was a good pass and throw, or throw and catch by the Liberators. Bannered along. Take the ball down to the 26-yard line. Everybody's looking at Coach. We're trying to get a play called in. Got Mortison wide right out here. Bliss wide left. Hill in the background. Or backfield. Are we short a player out there? Hill takes the handoff. He gets about 4. 3. Give him 3 on the carry. I don't think we had a full. I don't think we had a full team on the field right there. So there was one wide right and one wide left.
That wouldn't be enough.
Oh, there's Bliss now is over on the left-hand side. Mortison over here. Okay, Williamson is in the game at tight end. Hill is in the backfield. Polk is flankered to the left side. Banner takes it, hands it off to Hill. He cuts it back up the middle. He gets a good round. He's going to get that first down, and he just keeps churning. He goes all the way to the 8-yard line, 7-yard line. Give him a big pickup, about 12, 13 yards there, Sut.
Second, third, and fourth effort by Hill to get that many yards.
Great job. The clock is ticking, though, 3:17 to go. Let's see what Coach can get dialed up here and get into the end zone.
Plenty of time.
Banner takes the snap. He hands it off to Hill. Hill is going left and right, and I think he might. It looked like half the people stopped playing out there.
Just short.
He made it all the way to the 1-yard line, but it looked like half the people quit playing out there for a second.
Hill got past him, and it looked like they kind of thought he was already down. Going quick now. We're going quick.
Banner got Hill next to him. He's going to take the snap. He hands it off to Hill. Hill's going to just dive forward, and I think he's going to be short. Touchdown by Hill. He needed 2 yards. He got the ball across the line of scrimmage. That's going to stop the clock. That brings us within 20. What brings us within 29 points of them. So it does stop the clock. We're going to send a little kicker out there and try to get let's see, number 42. I shouldn't say little kicker. He's Wyatt Viles. He's a senior. He's a kicker. He's a soccer player who's come over to play
and he's done
kick
well
for us, and he's done a tremendous job for the Liberators.
Absolutely.
I'm just excited we got on the board here, Sut.
Kicks up. Oh, it's low and left.
No good. Yep. No good, and I've lost my... Fourth. Okay, we'll send it to the station for a break while we're waiting for the kickoff. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
Welcome back to Branson. We just had a Chris Warwick touchdown. Unfortunately, the Roten...
We had an attempt. A Roten
clean work attempt, but we failed on the kick. And I missed a whole bunch of hometown furniture and mattress first downs there, Randy. I'm so sorry. I got all excited because we were moving the ball well.
It was exciting. It was exciting to watch the ball.
So
Hill,
anyway.
they got a big dose of Hill on that particular...
They sure did. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be something to look forward to. All right, did we onside it, Suddy, or did we kick it away?
No, I think we kick it away.
There we go. It goes down there. Going to field it at about the 24-yard line. Liberators are down there. They're going to get him stopped right at about the 27, maybe?
Good coverage.
Good coverage getting down there. Clock is stopped. 2:30 to go here in the fourth. Sut, that was good. That was a good drive.
It was.
I was trying to look and see. I think that Branson might have pulled a few of their ones out. They had a couple of them still on the field. But, I think that's going to lift some spirits on them Liberators over there, knowing that they could get down the field.
I've seen some quicker movement on those yellow hats over there.
All right, Branson's going to take over 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. We've got some new people into the game here on defense we're going to take a look at. If I can get a couple numbers. They hand the ball off straight up the middle, and it goes for about 6 yards. Bring it up 2nd and 4. Well, I got issues going on with my binoculars. They're not in focus. I can't get them to focus. Can't read the numbers. There we go. Try to get some of these Liberator numbers here for you. Williamson is in at defensive end. Branson getting ready to snap the ball. Go in motion. They hand it off straight up the middle again. That young man just broke free all the way, and he might go to the house unless we can catch him. Who is that chasing him? At 17, bringing him down on the 2-yard line.
Wow. What a good catch.
Yeah, that was a young man just broke right through the line and went a long way right there. It was about a 63, 64-yard run.
Who was that?
Number 17, Laredo Yates.
Wow.
A senior wide receiver and defensive back. Did a good job. He didn't give up on the play. And I don't know if you've seen how he made that tackle, but he came down with that tomahawk chop trying to bust that ball loose. Didn't do that, but he did keep him from scoring.
He was 5 yards behind at one time, and he just kept chugging.
Branson double tight, double wing, and they're just going to take a knee.
Classy. That's classy.
Very classy. 35. There's 1:20 to go. They can run the clock out, I believe. Is coach going to call?
I don't believe he'll call timeout.
Nobody's going to call any timeouts. They'll be taking a knee again. That's probably going to do it for the scoring here tonight, unless they fumble the ball and somebody scoops it or something on a snap, which could happen. But it's going to probably 1 minute to go. The Liberators looks like they're going to lose this one 35-6. Not as sharp looking tonight as they have been the last 2 days or the last 2 games, but there was still a lot of stuff that they have improved on and everything. It just, this is probably the best team that I know. It's the best team we faced to this point in the season, and I would say it's going to be one of the top 1 or 2s of the entire season that we will face.
They, in my opinion, they are the favorites for the conference championship.
Yeah, and I think that that is true. Okay, the teams are kind of heading over to their sidelines. We'll go ahead and send it back to the station. There's 15 seconds to go, but they're going to call this. Kids are they're out on the field already shaking hands. We'll send it back to the station. Be back with you here shortly to recap tonight's game. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right. Bold transformations start at MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa in Bolivar. Lose weight with personalized solutions. Balance your body with expert hormone therapy. Revitalize your skin with powerful laser treatments. And refresh your look with precision injections. Every journey begins with a $50 consultation credited towards your service when you move forward. Find them on Facebook or find them behind Bill Roberts Chevrolet. Step into the future of beauty and wellness where cutting-edge science meets self-care. MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Welcome back to Pirate Stadium. That game is complete over here, down here. Bolivar lost this evening 35-6. It was kind of a tough match all the way. We shot ourselves in the foot with a couple turnovers. One when we was driving, and then threw a pick six. So that kind of set the tone. I still like the fact that there wasn't any letdown in the Liberators. The boys just kept after it over there at night side.
Yeah, I was surprised with Hill coming off his defensive position and getting some good runs in the second half. And he probably picked up, I'd say, 60, 70 yards probably there in the second half, and ran hard and got a score.
Yeah, of course it's going to be disappointing for the boys, but I think that getting that score there at the end, that's going to give them a little boost. I mean, they know that this is a really, really, really good team. And I said it before we went to break. It's probably the best team we will face this year. If it's not the number one, it'd be the number two team that we're going to face this year. And getting a score on them, and they still had a couple of their ones in there, so that's big. And where we got that score, we had freshmen in there running the ball too. So yeah, good job. I'm not sure if we're going to get Coach Clardy up here tonight, and I know he's disappointed with this loss, but I'll tell you, I think that he's also going to be kind of excited with this with certain aspects of it. We did get turbo clock, but it didn't happen until the fourth quarter.
There was positives.
To me that's a real positive. Branson, we got here, we looked at them. They're big, they're strong. There's just a lot of them, so we kind of iffy thinking about it anyway. But I'll tell you what, you can never rule the Liberators out. But anyway, I think Coach Clardy, it's a tough loss, but I think he's going to take the positives and love these guys up this coming week at practice and get us ready for our next one.
Got to start getting ready for the next one right now. It's about in the area. We have Nixa 21, Joplin 14 deep in the fourth quarter. Seneca 27, Nevada 13 at the half. Still a half score. We have Thayer now up on Liberty 21-14 in the fourth quarter. Kickapoo Webb City is still still has the second quarter score 35-7. Same with Republic 27-13 over Ozark. We have a final with Mountain Grove 48 over Ava 7. We have Fairgrove and Fort still shows a halftime score at 14-14. And halftime score still with Astro 20 over Stockton. McDonald County in the third quarter 42-7 over Mount Vernon. Carl Junction 49, Marshfield 15, and that's a final. No score for the Hillcrest and West Plains. That may mean, coming from West Plains, that may mean that it's closer than what they like down there. I don't know. Willard 28, Waynesville 7, Monette 52, Aurora 16 in the second quarter. Reed Springs 13, Clever 0 at the half. Again, Logan Rogersville over Parkview 34-17 last night. That's about Sedalia Smith Cotton 35, Camden 13 in the fourth quarter. That's a bit of a surprise to me.
That's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, it certainly is. That's one of our district opponents. So, yep, shaping up. We'll know more next week when these start shaking out a little bit more as we carry on to the fourth week next week.
Yeah, next week. I got to look here real quick what the schedule is. Next week we've got Parkview at home, 7:00 kickoff in the friendly confines. So we need to get everybody out there next week, and let's root these Liberators on. I think that they're right there. So I can't stress that enough. I just feel like they're right there. Just need a little encouragement from the crowd if we can get the hometown folks out there next week. Want to mention, I'm just looking at down here. Coach is still down on the field talking with the team, and just like I said, don't know if he'll come up or not, but we're going to give him a couple more minutes. I want to mention, I did hear that there was a change in the MU playing Louisiana. They changed that from a 3 o'clock start tomorrow to a noon start, I believe, due to weather conditions.
Okay.
Apparently it's supposed to be rather warm in Como tomorrow. So anyway, and then of course you got your Chiefs coming up on Sunday playing the defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. That's got a 3:20 kickoff, I believe. I think I'll be sitting up there in the seats watching that one.
Very good. So, I think we've got a little rodeo action going on up there.
Little rodeo. Yeah, hang on just a second. Let me talk about that rodeo just for a minute while we're looking to see if Coach is coming up here. Let me see. Where's that at? We got the Missouri High School Association Rodeo is in town. They had a little performance tonight out there. 7 o'clock was team roping tonight on the 12th. Now, tomorrow it starts at 10 a.m. with the Junior High Rodeo. And 30 minutes after that completes, then the high school will start. And then they will have another performance at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And I'm reading that, and it says high school performance. So I'm assuming they're rodeoing still.
If that's what he wrote you, that's what it is.
That's what it said. And then they are on Sunday also. 8 a.m. is a Cowboy Church, which is a great thing. If you've never been to a Cowboy Church, give it a shot. And then at 9 o'clock, the high school rodeo starts, and 30 minutes after it finishes, then they're going to have another junior high rodeo. So, and the weekend theme for the rodeo, both days, is pink out. So wear your pink and get out there and support that the local high school rodeo, Missouri State High School Rodeo Association. There is concessions available, and it's going all the way through Sunday. So if you get time, go out there. Suddy, or can I call you Matt?
You can call me whatever you want. The only thing I've got left is congratulations to the 7th and 8th grade team. I did happen to get back in town quick enough to watch them get victories last night. So it was they got off to a good start. So football in full swing in the Ozarks.
Outstanding. Well, listen, I'm watching the Liberators are making their way off the field. Branson's already off the field. The coach is still down in there. He's kind of got a meeting going on with his own coaches and a couple of his players. So I think we're just going to call this good here for this evening. So if you don't have anything else, Sut?
I'm good.
All right. For Kent, our magical board man here, and for Sutton Medley, myself, Wesley, back at the station, thanks for listening and watching your Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country. We will see you next week, 7 o'clock, Bolivar, Missouri.
This Bolivar Liberator Sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator.